Hello, my beautiful Geminis, and welcome in. This is going to be your tarot reading for May 17th to the remainder of the month of May. I want to wish each and every one of you a blessed birthday, wishing you all blessings upon blessings. So Gemini, welcome in. I apologize for being a bit late, but I want to say for my Geminis that I'm connecting with, we're going to go ahead and tell you what's coming in, because we have very favorable transits that are happening now. I'm talking to you the weekend of Uranus and the Sun conjunction, and there's even going to be a, what they call a Cassimi. So we have a lot going on in the mix, and like I'm feeling, we got a full house Geminis. I want to also say for my early bird Geminis here who are from May 21st through the end of May, and who are at 3 degrees, so 3 to 6 degree Geminis. The new moon is happening in 6 degrees here. Very favorable time now for the care that you give. It's the house of self-care. It's ruled by Mercury, but it's a Virgo house. So this is about developments. And the developments that we're coming towards now are going to be where we plant that seed now, Gemini, with this new moon, okay? So let's start off. This is for my Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and I'm going to say North Node. I have a lot of messages, okay? I want to say one, it's been feeling like brain fog, okay? I've been feeling like this energy where some of us could be hyper aware right now. And the sensitivity is off the charts with Mercury in Taurus where we are right now. So it's like picking up on the collective energy of Earth, you know? Air signs coming down to Earth with Taurus is saying it's time to slow down. Mercury in Taurus is slow down. It's do not disturb, not wanting to be bothered, but yet picking up, because it's like picking up on all the heartache, all the suffering that's in the world, being that Taurus represents the body. So it's what we're physically feeling, okay? And with Mercury being in there, it's like it's recognizing a lot of patterns right now, okay? So I want you to look back to a memory in 2023. In fact, March specifically, from March 2023 until now. I'm going to put down and pin a video of mine that came up on my algorithm of myself that I did. And for those of you who have been with me from the journey from 2023, go ahead and look at me and tell me that there's not a difference, okay? Of course, you know, it's a personal one for me, but it was a self-realization to see how far I have come from the year 2023 to now. I just wanted to put that out there for you Geminis. So kind of go back to your photos, your videos, or go back to whatever happened. And I know you're going to say, yeah, Gwen, there's something significant that happened. So there's been, like, I'm feeling this is, if the new moon is going to say, okay, well, where is the cycle that's completing from? What's changing in us for this new beginning to come in? Well, there's a big one. It's big. So mutable signs, Saturn, okay, will be moving into the sign of Aries on May 24th of this reading. I'm going to give you the dates. This one wants to come out. Yeah, Saturn moves into Aries. So I have an Aries moon sign here. Wow, I have Aries moon. Who else does? Put it down there. Very similar placements. So let me give you the calendar dates to watch out for. So naturally on May 21st, Gemini season begins. Happy early bird birthdays, my loves. On April 24th, the Sun will trine Pluto. On April 24th, same day, Mercury will conjunct Uranus. On the May 24th, Saturn enters the sign of Aries, okay? Now we're going to get a dip in, and this is going to be into our 11th house Geminis. It's going to be shining the light in the area of groups and communities and friends. So it's like something here is building up. It's ready to take action in this area. We're ready to step in the limelight, okay? But like I'm going to continue. On the 25th of May, Mercury will sextile Saturn. On the 25th, Mercury will enter the sign of Gemini, its home sign. On the 26th, Mercury will sextile Neptune. And on the 26th, the new moon will be in Gemini at 6 degrees. We're making shit happen here with Mars and Aries. Just want to say, it's time to build that legacy of wealth. It's time to take action. Things are going to be ramped up. You see, the energy of us being in Taurus, like I'm feeling here, things may have been a pause. But I want to say, yeah, a personal issue, some pause. Remember when I talked about the beginning of the year when Mars was retrograde in the sign of Cancer? So these were areas around our home, our family, our roots, you know, personal issues when it came to family. This is like Mama Bear with Mars, with the moon in Aries. This is someone who protects their children. This is somebody here who can be tough mom, you know, or tough dad. Take it how it resonates. So there's this energy here of Mars being in Cancer. Like the holidays were very rough on me because of these placements. I needed a lot of rose quartz. It was a lot of energy of taking control. Self-control was everything. So now that Mars is out of the shadow retrograde phase, and so is Venus now, it's very clear it's time to take action in an area of our home, of our family, and of our, you know, our children. You know, Queen of Cups, this is the mother patriarchal of the zodiac with the father. So there is something here that I feel is going to be where also Cancer risings, if you have Cancer moon or Cancer rising, Gemini, we have Jupiter that will be getting ready to shift into the sign of Cancer and leave Gemini on June 9th. It will shift into the sign of Cancer where it's exalted in Cancer. So this tells me the next year, Gemini, when it comes to this foundation for you, you'll be taking action with the next 2-year cycle here on areas around your foundations, around your home, around your family, your loved ones. A lot of empathy, a lot of compassion here. But like I'm feeling here, you're taking charge of something in your family. Now, it also feels like there's going to be this dip with Saturn dipping into Aries for the summer months where we can utilize this energy to take action on our dream, our home, and take action in that area. It's going to then dip back after the summer, back into Pisces, and then dip back again. So there's going to be like a dip, dip, baby, dip, 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 right? So just get ready for these little dips, these little ups and downs. But the next 5 months are going to be phenomenal, Gemini. So use this energy by taking action here, okay? So this is about loyalty. This is about feeling supported by others, having the support by others. Let's get one more and see what I'm getting here. Virgo likes to look at the little details. Virgo is a 6th degree. So Virgo's, I'm just going to stop right there. Virgo, the 6th degree, is observing, right? We're observing at this time, looking into things. So don't be too nitpicky or too critical on yourself. You know, take action in an area of your life because it's like it's a fire and water, okay? Emotionally and spiritually here. And look at this, having faith in your dreams, right? So Gemini, a big thing like I feel now is no more looking back. It's like when you take that last look back at 2 years ago, you're going to realize how far you have come, Gemini, like exactly like I was feeling. And this is a time like I feel where you may have been honoring that quiet time. I want to go ahead and jump into the tarot. Yeah, let's just jump in. This is about the role that we play now with Mars and Aries. Mars and Aries is like your business card. It's like your body. It's it's about, yeah, your body. It's about things that are changing in the areas of your status. Okay, Aries energy here. Let me just get the real shit deal here for you, my loves. I don't know why I'm swearing, but it's your identity. It is yourself. It's your attitude, your approach to life. This is the house of, yes, self-worth. It's also about you taking the lead in an area of your life, Gemini. It's time to take the lead. Now we're going to talk about this. I wrote down some things that I was picking up that were very aligned to how I was feeling. And it said, one of these, where the quote that came in was saying, it's not a job, it's a mission. And look at this. Thank you. Because I was feeling a bit off, but we're coming back. And look at this, Queen of Pentacles, very Virgo, very Mercury, right? Like I'm saying, with Aquarius energy now, which is ruled by Uranus, and the ancient ruler is Saturn here. But look at the messages I wrote. Take a good look back at yourself, right? And it's like, Gemini, like I said, you cannot be stopped any longer. It's not a job, it's a mission. Let me say that again. It's not a job, it's a mission. Starboard, star seeds, right? Coming into alignment with love and acceptance here, Gemini here. And sacred insight coming in now with Aquarian energy tells me there's a breakthrough here on your mission that's here, okay? So the stars, looking at the stars. You see, Gemini, this is our birth chart. It's written in the stars for us, what we do now. You have a golden opportunity. Whatever you touch now, it's like, it's Gemini. It's written in the stars for us, what we're doing now, the work that we do, the service that we give. The Queen of Pentacles, whether it's a man or a woman, is definitely Mama Bear, right? Takes care of everything, has everything under control, has stability, has security, and all your wishes and dreams are about to come true, Gemini, star card. I love it. I have also a quote that I had in that video that I saw from March, and these were the words I said. I said, we must awake. We must awake now. For God so loved the world. We bless God by loving the world. So definitely, Gemini, you have the upper hand in this now. It's like I'm feeling you're very stable right now, Queen of Pentacles. This is a card of you are committed, Gemini, to the mission. There's no, and I was saying there ain't no stopping us now. I felt there's nothing to stop you or hold you back now, Gemini, in this area of your life. Yeah, and you can affirm, I am a powerful and I can't be stopped. It's like the mission is possible. That's what I wrote down. The role that we now play. Wow, good. I want to say this. With the Sun conjuncting Uranus, when is this again? The 24th to 25th to 26th, you're probably already feeling it. When the Sun conjuncts Uranus, it's going to do it in our 12th house. This is breaking repetitive cycles. This may be a time where we need solitude, like I was saying, the do not disturb sign, right? Look, this is the time. Sun conjunct Uranus in the 12th house is Pisces, the house of the mystic, right? My mystical loves. The house of the unseen, right? The house of the occult, the house of knowing exactly, Gemini, what to do, okay? And trusting your instincts, your intuition, and using your discernment, Gemini, because you know what's going on with the High Priestess. Wow. And it's like saying with the Sun conjuncting this 12th house is going to be about breaking repetitive cycles. There may be, like I said, a time for solitude, quiet, right? It's healing, it's illumination, it's insights that are sacred. So by honoring the quiet time, right, with the High Priestess, because this is deeply personal, Gemini, for us right now. We have a deep soul awakening that's happening. Look, King of Cups, this is our personal energy here. This is already like you tested the waters already with the King of Cups. And now it's time to emotionally be available, to be open to receive, Gemini. This is a cup of love. The King of Cups, very parental figure, but very loving, very kind, very generous with the King of Cups. And the past Three of Wands in the near future, woohoo. Like I was saying, ooh, no going back to Sodom and Gomorrah here, Gemini. That March 2023 video, I said there's no looking back anymore, because we're not going back to Sodom and Gomorrah. This is codependency. This is karmic. This is Saturn. This is toxic energy here. And I feel that this is something you've already stepped into. You tested the waters here. There's that solitude, Four of Swords here. Now, for a lot of us, Gemini, you may be recovering right now. Like I'm feeling, sending you like you're in my heart. You're praying right now. You're using affirmations right now. This is the root of your reading. For some of you, you might be laid up or you might be in recovery at this time. But the Four of Swords is also a card like I was feeling. I'm seeing this feeling of restless. Like, let me go back to this. For the last week, I have not been able to sleep, so you're having problems sleeping, okay? You're waking up in the middle of the night. Nightmares could be off the charts. This feeling of totally exhausted is an understatement. I said this before I pulled the cards out. I was feeling this way, like I could not get out of bed. And I even said it to one of my fellow Geminis, like eating popcorn on the bed and just not moving. I could not move. Like I'm saying, this will pass. Your advice, Gemini, is 5 of Wands. So be aware, Gemini, that there's some energy here of arguments, of tension in the air here. 5 of Wands, disagreements that are happening, okay? And strength to overcome that devil. The strength is Leo energy here. So Gemini and the High Priestess, you've been through hell and back, okay? The last 2 years have been intensely rough. But look how far we have come. Look at the self-control that we now have. You see, Mars in Leo is where we have that highlight of our 3rd house. We ruled this 3rd house, okay? Mars in Leo in the 3rd house here wants us, Gemini, to live our life, to enjoy our life, to have fun, because something very big is in life is about to happen here for us, Gemini, okay? With the Strength card. It's saying choose your battles wisely, right? Don't react when you're feeling triggered, right? So in 2023, I was very triggered. And the way that I spoke would scare a lot of people, would get afraid if they were in front of me at that time. So my words are very powerful. And when I'm mad, okay? So I have come so far. I don't easily react anymore to the things I used to react to. I understand now with wisdom and knowledge that there's been a lot of healings. You know, when you process the healing and you're letting go here, right? And it's quiet. You no longer know definitely what you don't want. We definitely don't want to go back to Sodom and Gomorrah anymore. That was a very intense reading that I did. It's coming up, the 2 years from March. But it's done now, Gemini. And how I wrote this was, how far have you come from this? And King of Cups. Look at you emotionally maturing up. This is you emotionally maturing up, okay? Manning up, okay? Man or a woman here. Because with the 4 of Cups, you went through the abandonment issues. You've went through the karmics. You've went and undergone, Gemini, the connections that kept you stuck in a karmic cycle. Saturn takes 29.5 years to orbit. So this orbit that's coming in is going to be very, very much affiliated with, I want to show you this. For those of you who have Saturn in Pisces at the 29 degree, the critical degree, let me tell you, okay? Nikola Stojanovic speaks of this as very critical. Where is it in my books? Let me get this for you, because I do have this specifically. And he speaks about this as being, and I'm learning as I go on this one, okay? So trust me. Where is it? It's a Pisces signature here, okay, of hidden enemies. Be aware of hidden enemies that are here, Gemini, okay? These are people here that I feel you no longer communicate with, okay? Where you're breaking cycles, you're outgrowing. There's a level of us outgrowing what we used to do. Because the King of Cups is somebody who is very generous with their energy, but has a deeper knowing, okay? So you already know what is around you, Gemini. You have somebody here that could be a spouse, a friend, whatever you call, but you know what I'm talking about. And there has been this silence, is what I say. I feel like, you know, this is after the 3 of Swords. You're recovering here from a heartache, a heartbreak here, okay? But like I'm saying, and I gotta get water. I know I shouldn't be drinking from plastic cups. Yeah, I've also learned that. So let me just find this, please. I feel it's very important. Oh, here it is. The 29 degree is a Leo. Look at this. It's a Leo degree of mastery. This is a master teacher. You have stepped into the master teacher role, Gemini. If you have 29 degrees in your chart, look where it is. This is about a hidden talent that you're about to show the world. This is a leadership expression. This is something that needs to be expressed from you, Gemini. It's about time, like I feel, to take the grand stage in an area of your life. And the 29 degrees is a degree of fame, fortune, actors, actresses. It is, Nikola Tesla said the 29 degrees is highly intuitive, mystical, astrology, physics, prognosis, the metaphysical, okay? Bringing into the physical realms. And this is what I'm picking up on now, Gemini. So it definitely feels like there's definitely this sudden realization here. So you're coming into something here that I feel, Gemini, you're about to close off here, okay? This is reclaiming your power back, having the strength, Gemini, at this time here. So let's just see what else is coming in that Gemini needs to know for mid-May 2025. What is this King of Cups? Please, in your overall energy for Gemini, of what can Gemini expect that's coming in for the collective. Please clarify. Yeah, lots of fights, a lot of trouble. 5 of Swords. Brace yourself, Gemini. There's some conflict here that's going on here. And the King of Swords, yeah. So we have both masculine energies here. So this could be same sex, doesn't have to be. But you are definitely dealing with Gemini, either another Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius here. And it could be something here that's going on, a dynamic. It could be over home, property, 4 of Wands here. The 4 of Wands is also my light worker card. So the camera's dimming. I don't know why, but let me see. I see that going on. So the light is dimming here. That's like an omen here. This is something that I felt at already, Gemini, 5 of Swords. It's time to drop the swords. It's time to have the strength and the wisdom here. If you're being triggered in an area of your life and you're holding compassion and somebody's coming in very, very brutal, like I was talking about, you have a narcissist here, Gemini. There's somebody here who I feel is about to open up to communicate. There's been some fight that you've had. You walked away from a situation, I feel, Gemini. But there's definitely something here in the air that's coming in, a message, okay? Now, let's see what this devil wants, okay? It's like, yeah, here comes Jupiter. Now, Jupiter's in our chart, Gemini. Jupiter's in Gemini here. So this tells me whatever this is with the devil, there is a path here that I feel just leads to bigger trouble, okay? Because it feels like external, Jupiter is a protector of us. We are protected. I want you to know this. But there's an external force here, okay, that's coming in, Gemini, that is very, very, how do I say this? Very possessive, okay? Very aggressive. And 10 of Pentacles. It's something to do with a family legacy, a family dynamic here. The 10 of Pentacles, okay? There's somebody here who feels that they are attached to you in some way here, okay? This could be a family member, yeah. Somebody here could be looking for a handout. Somebody here could be wanting you to come in, Gemini. It's like as if you cut this person off, Gemini, and they don't like it. That's what I feel. You cut this person off here. And now this person sees you having a major glow up in your life, Gemini. 10 of Pentacles with Jupiter. Jupiter's blessing you. Tell me one more about this Saturn. Saturn's rewarding you, Gemini. 6 of Wands. Because you've been through hell and back. This is where Saturn says, yes, Gemini, the battle is now over. You have a win. Look, there's Scorpio. This Pluto and Scorpio, really, Gemini, is the full moon is really playing out big time here. So the sun is going to trine Pluto around the 24th, Gemini. There's something here that there's no more stopping you. You are not looking back. You are not going back to Sodom and Gomorrah. You are headed in a whole new timeline, Gemini. You will be in a spotlight here. This is what's surrounding you. Success, self-confidence, breaking a karmic cycle here, okay? Whatever negative forces that were here against us, Gemini, I feel that you have uncovered. This is that broken, shattered fragments that it says it's now over, it's now done, okay? So whatever this is, it's like a whole new chapter that's coming in for us for our birthday season. I'm apologizing. I don't know what's happening with the light, but I do see the dimming. And now that dimming says, Gemini, here comes love and compassion. This is Judgment Day, Gemini. There's a new rebirth, a solar return that's happening. We have a new beginning, a new chapter that's opening up in love here. And the ball will be in your court how this happens. I feel, Gemini, you are not the same person anymore. Here's that transformation. Here's that change. With Scorpio uncovering the truth, like I feel the truth is out, the secret is out. It's very clear, Gemini, you're ready for a new beginning in your life. And Three of Pentacles, it's going to start coming together. This is working, teaching, like I was feeling, being very optimistic with the Six of Wands. A new beginning is approaching, Gemini, and it has a Virgo flair to it of communication, talking. So the Four of Swords could be some break that you've had here that you're taking time off on. Yeah, like I said, you need to take this time off because this is the time of introspection. Remember when I started at the beginning? Right now, we just feel exhausted, overwhelmed, a need to take time out, a need to recover. Put the do not disturb sign up, Gemini. Slow down. You don't need to rush anything. If you're feeling like this is how you need to protect yourself and you're feeling a bit of panic attacks, it's like the Four of Cups can be like this feeling of boredom, okay, a feeling of just being aloof in the fog. This will pass, Gemini. This will pass. So don't give up, Gemini. Keep moving forward, okay? Virgo energy is here. Now let me see what this Five of Wands is, and then I'll see the strength, and then we'll pull. I don't want to go too long in the reading with you, but let's see the Five of Wands is your advice. Learning to tame that inner, like I feel, that inner beast, right? The Eight of Pentacles. There is conflict in your work and your career around the work that you do here. People gossiping on these streets about you. Oh, well, Gemini. Like I said, it's not a job, it's a mission. So you're breaking a karmic cycle with Saturn and Jupiter here, Gemini. And this tells me, like I'm feeling here, what did I write? It's not your job, Gemini, to accept. It's not their job to accept you. Like I'm going to say, it's not my job. It's my job to accept myself. Correct? Eight of Pentacles. Master builder, master skills. Spirit wants to say, this is about to be a time, Gemini, of great prosperity. Eight of Pentacles. This is not the time, like I feel, Gemini, also with you moving, Saturn moving in the 11th, is going to say, yes, be picky and choosy when it comes to the people you associate with. I feel that you may be a workaholic right now, spending a lot of time working on a project alone, but it also feels like the same old conversations, the same old people are not going to cut it for you. So use your discernment. If it's not what's helping you and uplifting you in your work that you provide, then it's not for you, right? You don't need these people to accept you. All you need to do is accept yourself. And that's the damn truth. Ace of Swords, right? Speak it, sister, right? We do not need others' acceptance for the work that we do now, right? Because we are emotionally invested in it. And the time that we have been, like I'm feeling, where we've been introspection and we've been, you know, off the grid and spending some time healing. And like I said, look how far we have come. Look how far we have come. And look the strength that's showing up with Leo energy here. Let's get a card for this. Look, Leo. Double Leo. The sun, the whole time, Gemini entering our sign is saying this is a big chapter for us, Gemini. The sun is shining on us right now. And this is the strength of definitely saying, keep your words, your thoughts, Gemini, powerful at this time. This is definitely the time where I feel that this is, the words contain, your words contain the keys to your success. Your words have power, Gemini. Our words have power, the sun. So I want to say also here with the Hermit, like I was saying, silence is golden right now. If you need to say do not disturb, say it. Look, the Ace of Wands, the initiation, the spark, the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands has tons of potential. It's a new beginning. It's saying, are you up for this new challenge, this new beginning here that's being initiated for us? Leo season is going to be very successful, Gemini. The work that you do now will pay off from now to the next 3 months. The whole summer is being ignited with the sun shining in a sector of your life, Gemini, that's meant for success. This is illumination, illuminating your path forward. The Holy Spirit is fire. It's electrical. So this is something electrical. It's time to take action, like I'm feeling, Gemini. Cancer energy came out. King of Cups is Cancer energy, right? Masculine energy here, whether it's Queen or King. This is a personal issue that you're reaching resolution. Like it's time to walk away and cut the cords in a situation now, Gemini. Whatever this internal conflict is, because you have a lot. Look at this, 6 of Swords and Libra, what we're moving into. So it looks like we definitely have the keys, the ignition to move forward. I also heard with the 6 of Swords, when a ship is sinking, they put women and children first. Women and children first to safety. This is about seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. This is about having a passionate new beginning. And this is about ending, right? A karmic cycle, Libra, finding peace, justice, and harmony in a situation. The scales are being balanced, Gemini, is what I see here for us. It's a wonderful energy now. This is a time for justice. This is a time for peace, for harmony, like I'm feeling here, Gemini. And this is not the time, like I'm feeling, for this Knight of Wands that you have a history with. It's been a broken record with this Knight of Wands here. Like I'm feeling it's time, like I feel, Gemini, to not look back. It's like leaving, I said, Sodom and Gomorrah. This is like the chariot, the Sphinx, right? Leaving Lower Egypt, right? Leaving the lower realms and moving forward, having the willpower to do so, right? This is about not looking back. This is about honoring yourself, Gemini. And like I said in 2023's video, it says you cannot be stopped anymore now, Gemini. So I'm going to leave that there. Let's leave this off with a video, with a reading from the tea leaves. I want to see what the tea leaves have for us in this reading. And it's so lovely being back, Gemini. I wish I didn't take so long to get to you. But you know, like sometimes when this is needed here, right? Retreat, quiet time, something off, feeling things off, feeling sensitive, feeling hyper aware. So what flew out is flowers bring happiness, bring flowers in for the new moon. You know, people that are billionaires have flowers in their homes. So just think about the flowers. I was just telling my aunt this. Flowers are significant, especially roses. If you've been having conflict in the home, Nicola Stojanovic says there is a remedy. Bring roses or plant roses. They bring in harmony and peace into your home here. There could be a dark-complected woman that you're dealing with in a relationship, or a woman with dark complexion or dark hair, okay? You also have grapes. Time to go out and have fun. You got all this Leo energy, is the best kind of an energy here to live. Nicola says that the sign of Leo is Leo loves to live, the 29 degrees, right? To have fun, because something very big in life is happening for us now, Gemini. Okay, one more card for Gemini. What can Gemini expect that's coming in? Tankard, a celebration, fun, and enjoyment. It wanted to come out reverse. So Gemini, can you let your hair down a little bit and have some fun out there? Enjoy the sun, Gemini. Get yourself, like I feel, get yourself motivated to have a little bit of fun. I feel you're working too much here. The wheel is turning in our favor. There could have been indecisiveness, like I'm feeling. Allow your life to ramble aimlessly. This is Jupiter and the wheel turning. It wants us to allow our lives to explore, to have fun, to pick up, because Jupiter's going to leave us a big, beautiful gift when it leaves Gemini's first house, okay? So we're just talking, like I'm saying, celebration and fun. Enjoy how far we have come, Gemini. Enjoy how far you have come. Look at where you are now. Happy birthday. I'll see you in the next video.